Assalamualaikum Ustaz.
Assalamualaikum Ustaz. Saya dia tak connect lagi kot.
Agaknya. Apa khabar you? Sihat?
Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Fine, thank you too. Ini petang-petang ni ngantuk sikit.
Yelah. Hari tu kelas Ustaz Wan you pergi?
Tak pergi because tak tahu. Lambat buka mesej.
Oh, so dah second class tau. Baru dia lupa.
Because I thought tak ada. And then bila lama I tak buka phone lama, dia tanya, ada mesej bawa kuasan.
Dia kan last class dia kata pukul 3.
Oh ya ke? I tak perasan. Lepas tu jadi Sunday semalam dah pukul 5 buat buka mesej. Dah 2 kali lah.
Tapi dia dah bagi tu, ada dia punya kelas di YouTube dia.
Then okay lah. And then the following week nanti 2 week nanti I tak ada, I pun nak pergi tempat nak pergi center pengajian tu. I don't think boleh masuk classes lah kot.
Mana? Last 10 days.
Ada last 10 days nak pergi Jenderam. So jadi sebab tak pergi luar negeri, pergilah Jenderam. So kat situ tak tahu line elok ke tak elok. So jadi I rasa most of the class yang tak join. Kalau yang ini I boleh join, I join lah. Macam kan. Kalau ini everyday kan. Jadi tak tahulah aktiviti sana banyak. So jadi I don't know lah. Kalau dapat join, I join. If not, I rasa tak apalah.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Apa khabar? Sehat ya? Apa Rohani? Sehat?
Alhamdulillah. Nurah apa khabar?
Baik.
Nurah apa khabar?
Alhamdulillah. Ana bikhair. Wa anti?
Alhamdulillah ana sihat. Sihat.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah semua sehat ya. Alhamdulillah insya-Allah. Okey. Ni nanti nak tanya ni, tak nak bagi Ustaz hadiah ke? Nak lah, dah lah tak bagi duit.
Bukan bincang kat sini lah.
Nanti
Recording.
Okay. Oh, dah start ya?
Tak, Ustaz masih lagi connecting to the audio.
Masih lagi kan? Alright. Kaifa ya Ustaz?
Alhamdulillah.
Start page 108.
Hal anta sha'im today? Hal anta sha'im?
Yes. I still fasting.
Yes, like that.
I still fasting.
Anak Hamzah fakat.
I have to no way.
Your children?
Yes, all my children, but
the
smallest, only 3 of them was not fasting, but all of them fasting. I used to make I used to treat them by fasting before 5 years ago.
Before 5 years old.
You train them so well.
How that I used to pay for each one each day. Before he reaches the compulsory age, I used to pay him, and after that,
how much? $1 per day.
3 ringgit per day.
Wow,
wow. That's for Hari Raya Angpau.
That's what I did to my cucu, my grandchildren.
Yes, it is good. I think good ways.
Here in Malaysia, Ustaz, what do you eat for your meal?
Yeah, for your iftar.
Do you learn Malaysian food or Sudanese? Do you learn?
I can't do Sudanese because most items was missed.
Ingredients.
Most items was missed. I can't make it.
You can't make Sudanese food.
Yes,
because
I used to cook. Yesterday I did a Malaysian food. You see?
Malaysian food.
Like what? Nasi lemak.
No. You see, you know that the very thin noodles.
Noodles, the thin one, spaghetti.
Very thin, white.
Mihun.
Yeah, mihun. Rice
sticks.
mihun.
Yes, was cooked from rice. I cook this.
Mihun goreng. Fried.
You see, many years ago, they bring it to me there in University of Ministry of
Sudan?
Defense. I like it.
Ministry of Defense.
And then I asked them
how to cook.
Ask the sisters there how they be cooked. Yesterday they tell me yesterday I make it very easy.
Yeah, very easy.
Very easy. I take the chicken, put it in a very small pieces. I fry it in the oil, hot oil, and add it to all the spices.
Yes.
Chili, and take these noodles,
I have an
dry,
idea, Nora.
put it on them, and use to add it water slowly. Few.
Mihun goreng normally we soak for a while in the hot water start.
No.
Then you just try it.
No.
That's how we do it.
No. Because my daughter before tried to make it the same as the way of making noodles. Have been scattered together.
Too soft, is it?
I think it's too soft because you make it too long. You're not supposed to soak it too long. Just for a while.
I can't. If I boil it in the water, will be destroyed.
There is a certain.
Yeah, you must know the timing, Ustaz.
Wa anta tabahun jaidun ya Ustaz.
Yes, tabahun mahir.
Mahirun. Tabahun mahirun.
Alhamdulillah.
And I used to cook soup every day and white rice.
White rice. Every day.
Sometimes I make falafel.
Very healthy food. Very healthy.
Falafel, hot dog.
You put
fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Or hot dog or
hot dog. Sausage lah tu.
Pizza.
Nugget. Chicken nugget or
pizza. Burger.
Potato.
Lasagna.
Fried potato and so on. Like this.
Oh yeah, very simple food.
International.
Very nice food.
Simple and fast.
Simple fast breakfast.
طيب قلنا ماذا تقرأ عائشة؟
Okay.
Mana ni?
Muka surat.
Muka surat. 07.
Here we want to make a tools. Take the settable tools and use it in the place of the dot.
We've done this.
We already did this.
Tadrib al-awwal wa thani all done.
Done. Yes. Now we are supposed to be
okay. ثالث هات الحروف.
I think this page already done.
الحروف القياسي بقى. يتأثر المسلم.
108. The next page was that.
108 المفرد والمثنى والجمع.
Yeah.
Okay. The definition.
Yes. Finished already.
Also complete.
Completed.
Definition belum lah.
Dah.
Already done. This one also done already.
In fact, Aishadah ni pun kita.
Okay, yes. Also this idea we did before.
Yes. Last week.
طيب المفرد المثنى الجمع ده طبعا we know it because we used to make it for every lesson before. Every lesson before since book 1 and book 2 and book 3. You remember?
Yeah.
don't Ustaz.
المفرد ما دل على واحد أو واحدة والمثنى هو ما دل على اثنين أو اثنتين الجمع ما دل على أكثر.
Okay.
Dah sini kan dah buat dah. Kita
مسلم مسلمان مسلمون هذا المثنى هذا المثنى. Okay. هي المثنى والجمع يلا نورا أبو بكر عبد الرحمن ثانية روحاني.
Sama. Okay.
The dual and plural.
Okay. Kalimatun, kalimatani, kalimat.
Hadaratun, hadaratani, hadarat.
Madrasatun, madrasatani, madrasatat.
Madaris.
Madaris.
Taksirnya jamak taksir.
Baladun, baladani, bilad.
Good. Tani, from the beginning, Nura.
Talibun, talibani, tulabun.
Talibatun, talibatani, talibat.
Ibnun, ibnani, ibnani ya. Abna, abna.
Syahadatun, syahadatani, syahadatun.
Shahadat. You
Syahadat.
see, yes, yeah, yes. You see, for the dual sentence, for the dual, we use to change ta marbuta into ta because this ta, it is already, the origin is ta. The origin is ta, is it?
Yes.
But we write it marbuta because it have been located in the end of the word in order to differentiate between the word that ended with a castrata than the verb. That is why we put it marbuta. So this origin we have to just to do added alif ta. يبقى مدرسة ميم دار راء ساء تا. ألف تا ألف نون تان مدرسة تان مدرسة تان. طالبة تان شهادة تان. You see? لكن ابنا بلدان كلمة تان حضارة تان. Okay? Because التا المربوطة هي أساسا originally it is تا.
أساسا okay. أساسا.
If we didn't write it مربوطة, we say حضارة. So how can we make the sign of ta here as a noun? Make the sign is فتحة حضارة. This will be confusion between the verb and the noun, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
حضارة should be ساكنة the same as ستة التأنيث. So to avoid this confusion, we used to write the ta that ended, the extra ta ended in the noun, and showing the femininity, we used to write it marbuta. Because to differentiate between nouns and verbs. يلا استمع النص ده audio. We have to try. طيب النص ده القوين يعني. لسه الوحدة 5 الدرس 27. You can hear. I asked you before. You can hear this صح؟ طيب نشوف كده نشوف. We have to see if we can hear the dialogue. 11 result. أيوة هنا في مستوى الساعة الملف الصوتي. الوحدة يونت كم هورهاني؟
Unit. Okay. الدرس.
الوحدة
7
الوحدة كم؟ which unit? He said
227.
الوحدة 5 الدرس 27 is it؟ الوحدة الخامسة.
وحدة 5 yes. الدرس apa ni? 27.
تاسعة دي
27. Cannot hear side.
Yeah, that's I want to see the unit. دي الوحدة الأولى. الوحدة الثانية. The topic about, you remember?
Cannot. I think we never pernah ke berjaya.
Tak pernah.
Tak
Cannot.
pernah lah Ustaz, cannot. Never
Never tried. Because it was
never
fail before.
Never, yes. Never succeed in trying this one. I think no need lah.
Berapa ini tadi? 100?
Okay, just listen to this.
Okay.
الثانية
Okay.
still الثانية.
Okay. Lepas tu bila awak boleh connect?
Ibu
Siapa
nak
yang
tahu
cakap?
This
keluar.
is Unit City.
Kat belakang tu.
Enak lah Ustaz. Tak, no, I think no need lah.
Cannot hear.
Okay.
We failed before.
الدرس الثلاثون.
Assalamualaikum.
Yeah.
Umur je ni.
عليك الله. امشي. هزار ما تجيني هنا. هزار ما تجي هنا. هزار ما تجي.
Betul.
Amshi.
Faham tak? Orang Abu Bakar.
Ya, saya.
Faham.
Sorry,
Faham
mak
tak?
kucing kacau. Sorry, Mas Haji.
Matarji. Hazar. Beware. Matarji.
Matar dia apa? Tak faham. Dia cakap dengan anak dia.
You see, you're here. الوحدة الخامسة الدرس الثاني والعشرون.
Cannot hear
See,
Ustaz.
Ustaz.
Ustaz, no need lah Ustaz.
لا
Cannot hear.
you're here.
We skip lah, we skip.
You can hear.
No.
Now you
hear.
are hearing. Now we are hearing. Don't say oh, I can't hear.
I think Ustaz alone can hear. We cannot.
Can you
Ustaz
hear?
can hear but we can't hear.
Okay,
Ustaz.
We can't hear. You cannot share your
Sama.
audio.
Macam mana nak share tu?
I think Ustaz
Hey,
just
you are the software engineer. You are the computer.
Yeah. Nura, really, just focus here.
Ni doktor jantung jaga
Just wait.
nak pergi tengok doktor tulang ni.
tak
Now can you
boleh.
hear? Now can you
Cannot
hear?
Ustaz, cannot.
Cannot hear Ustaz.
You can't hear because you are talking.
No, cannot hear.
Okay, quiet.
كان مدرسة يتعلم
Oh,
Ada.
make it louder Ustaz, louder.
القرآن وعلوم الشريعة واللغة والعلوم المختلفة.
Too soft.
Too soft.
Irfan ya Ustaz.
Can
Irfan.
you increase the volume Ustaz?
تعليم القراءة
As-saut. Saut irtifan.
Laptop ni kadang-kadang.
Yeah. طيب. Go back to the audio. You will find المستوى الثاني الصوتي. المستوى الثالث. Okay. 2/028.
Okay.
Alamak.
Then we have to
الوحدة
listen on from you, right?
Macam mana? Nak pergi mana? Kita tak ada link ke dia bagi?
Link yang lama dulu macam mana nak
Mana nak cari tu?
يمر بها الطالب خلال دراسته. فإذا أنهى مرحلة تعليمية انتقل
لا الكلام ده مظبوط. الوحدة الخامسة الدرس 26.
وتتكون مراحل التعليم في
أوكي.
كثير من الدول العربية من
26.
مراحل.
Okay. Whatever. We have to prepare. Huh? Yeah.
We have what?
Prepare.
Prepare for what?
Huh?
cannot hear Ustaz.
You can't hear me?
We
I can hear you,
We
but
can hear
cannot
you.
the
We
recording.
can hear the very soft words, but we couldn't understand because it's too soft. We can hear the something talking there.
Yes, that is it.
Cannot hear clearly.
But cannot hear clearly. It's too soft.
Okay. We complete this yesterday. المضاف والمضاف عليه. We make this also. And now we complete this. Is it?
Ustaz, can you go to our
Cannot
page,
see the we cannot see the book.
the
Yeah.
book?
This is a book. You can't see the book now?
No,
Not
no.
yet.
Okay, okay,
Nope.
I can make new share, no problem. Huh?
Yes, now we can see.
Alright. Okay.
No, والله فهم المسموع ده كان يعني very important. Very
This
important to
one,
listen.
yeah.
Very important to listen to this.
Ada, yeah.
Okay, لأنه listening and speaking is the most
Yeah.
important
Listening is the most
skills.
Listening skill, is it?
Okay. طيب هنا ما عدد مراحل التعليم في بلدك؟ This is the الموضوع the topic talk about التعليم، مراحل التعليم. ما عدد مراحل التعليم في بلدك؟
okay.
How many stages you have in your country? Some countries have 3 stages. Other طبعا بتشوف general education. Other country have only 2 stages. In Sudan, as example, we have basic education from the beginning
In,
class 10.
yes,
Sorry, to class 8. And secondary,
we are the same like Saudi, Ustaz.
we have only 3 years.
Mm.
In Saudi Arabia, there is 3 levels.
Yeah,
Primary,
same
intermediate, and secondary.
Secondary.
Yes, primary, intermediate, secondary. طيب ما هذه المراحل؟ نيمت. كم كان عمرك عندما التحقت بالمدرسة when you joined the school? How old are you at that time? Some people join the school. The one who joined on
6 years old. The formal one, 6 years old.
That means you have joined at 1970s, is it?
1970s,
60s.
1960s.
And the one
60s for us.
1960s should be 8, should be 7.
67.
7 years. اوكي، هيا يلتحق كل الطلاب بالجامعات انواع فوق. اوكي يلا نبدا. هو distributed between you. Who will start the speech?
Okay, Ustaz Rani, Ustaz. للتعليم مراحل مختلفة يمر بها الطالب خلال دراسته، فإذا أنهى مرحلة تعليمية انتقل إلى المرحلة التي بعدها، وتتكون مراحل التعليم في كثير من الدول العربية من 4 مراحل هي المرحلة الابتدائية والمرحلة المتوسطة والمرحلة الثانوية
اللي هي secondary
مرحلة secondary ثم المرحلة الجامعية وفي بعض البلاد العربية يلتحق التلاميذ قبل المدرسة الابتدائية بالحضانة بالحضانة فالروضة kindergarten. Okay, ثم التمهيدي.
كله ساعة كلام
تمهيدي ni apa?
Primary.
ابتدائي primary يعني.
First, lower.
Whatever. They say that because in the primary school, the school cannot accept the boy or the girl unless his age should be 7.
Yes.
So he used to spend 2 years from 5 to 7 in this stage in kindergarten. You have this, you have your same kids أولاد.
What's the difference between Al-Faraudah and
I have two of my daughters graduate from this school. Joined this school before was named Guinness Aulat.
Guinness
Guinness
Outlet,
Outlet.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
5 to 7.
this is
5
before
to 6.
primary. Before primary.
Yes.
Kindergarten.
Preschool lah,
Kindergarten, preschool.
It is
Same like
preschool, exactly preschool اللي هي التمهيدي.
you. Preschool, okay.
Yes. يلا يلا ثانية التحقوا.
يلتهك التلاميذ بالمدرسة الابتدائية عادة في السادسة من أعمارهم.
Yes, when they age are 6.
وتبلغ سنوات الدراسة في المرحلة الابتدائية
6 سنوات.
6 سنوات.
Okay.
وتبلغ سنوات الدراسة في المرحلة المتوسطة 3 سنوات. وكذلك في المرحلة الثانوية. أما المرحلة الجامعة الجامعية فتتراوح بين 4 و6 سنوات.
تتراوح يعني between.
between. بين أستاذ فتتراوح بين.
أيوة يعني sometimes 4 years, other times 6 years. يعني the maximum is 6 years. The minimum is 4 years.
Okay.
Minimum 4 years like languages. Faculty of Art graduate the students for general degree in 4 years. Okay. College of Medicine graduate after 6 years because they take 1 year qualifying and the 6 years working in the hospital for practical clinic under guarding of a mister. You see? Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, they complete theoretical studies together in 4 years for all.
Only.
Okay. The practical studies, they take 1 year for practical, like pharmacology, dentist, and all, agriculture and all. Take the 5 years. So for medicine, Faculty of Medicine, they take 2 years for practicals. 1 year they name it qualifying. This the students take their lecture in the hospital, not in the university. You see?
Okay.
The hospital. And the last year they used to work under guarding of the mister. That's why the maximum is 6 years. The minimum is 4 years. Okay? Veterinary is 5 years. You see, pharmacology is 5 years. Arts and humanitarians education 4 years. Medicine 6 years. Engineering 5 years. And so on. يلا ها نور أبو بكر.
أستاذ أوكي أنا أقرأ. بعد أن ينهي الطالب المرحلة.
Finish. ينهي يعني معناته finishing. Or completing.
بعد أن ينهي.
When he completes the secondary school.
مرحلة الثانوية يلتحق بالجامعات.
Joining the university.
Or joining uni. أو المعاهد.
المعاهد معناتها institutes.
إذا حصل على تقدير طيب. وبعد أن يحصل الطالب على الشهادة الجامعية. على الشهادة الجامعية.
Graduate.
بتقدير جيد جدا أو ممتاز. يلتحق بالدراسة العليا
postgraduate.
Okay.
postgraduate اسمها الدراسات العليا.
Postgraduate.
للحصول على شهادة الماجستير ماستر ثم شهادة الدكتوراه
PhD lah.
Okay.
lah Noraha lah.
Tak, I'm not.
Ini PhD.
Masters.
Oh, medical. I see.
Medical.
6 years, right?
No.
Ustaz PhD?
No. PhD means a graduate studies after MECC or MA.
After master.
يعني stage of
Magister
graduation.
atau magister.
Magister ni, is it just after just بعد magister?
Philosophy. Here PhD is philosophy degree of something. Philosophy degree of medicine, philosophy degree of arts, philosophy degree of engineering, philosophy degree of veterinary, philosophy degree
like
of
you, Ustaz, like you. Al-adab.
linguistic, philosophy degree of language, philosophy degree on everything.
Anta ya Ustaz.
The problem is that in Arabic was named doctorate. Named the same in English doctorate. يعني المفروض تسمى should be named in Arabic درجة الفلسفة.
درجة الفلسفة.
Philosophy degree, PhD.
Philosophy degree.
Should be translated درجة الفلسفة.
درجة الفلسفة.
Darajatul falsafati.
That's I think that's correct.
الفلسفة يعني معناتها the top of the topic.
The top of the
Top point or the highest point, the highest level of the specialization.
Academic level.
No, the highest level of
academic
specialization.
Knowledge
of a specific specialization.
Specialization.
Yani you come to the stage of take the philosophy of this specialization, how these things happen.
In doctorate in medicine is this philosophy is not so much of the philosophy.
You say a doctorate in linguistics. It's like this. That means philosophy in linguistics. We say a doctorate in arts. That means philosophy in art, in painting.
They can operate the painting.
Yes. No. This another thing. But people use the one who have a PhD was named a doctor. You see?
Yeah. Yes.
Dr. Fulan. While the one who has BSc in medicine, they also name him doctor. This is a
confusing.
BSc also. Bachelor.
Making confusion. See, we sometimes say, no, I am not a doctorate. I am a doctor of physician doctor.
Okay.
We say like that.
It's medical.
No, I am medical or I'm a physician doctor. While the doctors of medicine who graduate from medicines, when we tell him that the plan is doctor, like me of linguistic, he said, oh, hi, he arts. That means arts. Okay.
Okay.
Nura Abu Bakr. Read.
Yeah, Ustaz.
The last paragraph.
Read again. I read again. Okay,
Nura Abdurrahman ma Abu Bakr.
Abdurrahman.
Okay. من ناحية أخرى في البلاد العربية نوعان من التعليم هما التعليم الحكومي
governmental.
Government.
Okay. وتشرف تعليم الحكومي itu government management lah. وتشرف عليه الدولة
Yes, being managed by the country, by the official authority of the country.
فتبني المدارس
Building schools. offering books, offering all the facilities. Continue.
Okay. وتوفر الكتب والمدرسين والتعليم أهلي.
The other type اللي هو التعليم الأهلي.
Other type.
Yes. The other type. ما قال لك هناك التعليم الحكومي. هناك نوعان من التعليم. You see, نورا. نورا.
Yes.
The face of the paragraph what he say. قال من ناحية أخرى في البلاد العربية هناك نوعان من التعليم. Is it?
Yes.
There is two types of education. التايب الأول governmental education. And the other one التعليم الأهلي اللي هو
private.
yes.
Private and
Oh,
government.
okay. Private and
خاصة.
government.
private
خاصة.
education.
Private and public.
Okay.
They name it التعليم الأهلي. They name it a public.
Public school dengan private
This is
school.
government school. Okay.
Yes.
وتشرف عليه بعض الجمعيات
والأفراد.
والأفراد.
جمعيات يعني clubs or association. You see?
Nadi.
No, associations and institution and clubs like this. Foundation, organizations and organizations, you see?
Oh, okay.
Something like that. ده التعليم الأهلي.
أنا فاهم.
Susah kan?
بس لا نفهمه the text Ustaz.
طيب التعليم الأهلي يعني مثلا as example. Okay. Just say, let us say that.
Kat sini lah macam.
Okay. This is a question. I ask you this question. In
Baladi.
No, in South Korea. South Korea. The Islamic is there Islamic schools or no?
Is there what?
Yes.
Islamic school.
Islamic. No.
Yeah,
Is there any? No, they don't have.
No.
South Korea ada.
South Korea mana ada?
South Korea Selatan.
South Korea. I didn't say north. Okay, let's the south.
South Korea.
In Cambodia.
Very difficult to find Muslim there.
Okay. In Cambodia. There is Islamic school.
Yes.
There is Islamic school in Cambodia.
Okay. Cambodia.
I saw it. I deal with it.
Yeah, ada.
Cambodia. Many
Okay.
Muslim there, Ustaz.
Yes. This is
Melayu campur there.
In Korea also there are many Muslims.
Yeah, many.
South Korea also
In
many
Cambodia,
Muslims.
the question is that in Cambodia,
Yes.
do the government manage these schools?
Private.
They manage the school?
Governmental schools?
No, I think private.
I think private, Ustaz. Ta'limul
Because they are not
ahli.
Islamic country.
Ta'limul ahli.
They offer.
تعليم أهلي.
In Cambodia, is it? Yes. That's why kita banyak.
Okay, private university. Okay.
Who controls this education?
تشرف عليه بعض الجامعات أو
No, الجمعيات.
الجمعيات. Okay.
الجمعيات
دي يعني معناتها
جماعة. Okay.
Clubs or organizations.
Okay.
NGO semua ni.
You know organizations.
Organization. Okay.
Sometimes should be international organization, other times should be local organization.
Oh, okay.
In Cambodia,
مثلا the unity of teachers. مثلا اتحاد المعلمين, unity of teachers. Example. This is public organization, is it? They used to have their own private school, مثلا, as example. The doctors together, they formed a society called Unity of Doctors. مثلا, as example.
Okay. Professional.
Physician doctors. عملهم hospital. بتبقى شنو private hospital.
Private hospital.
This institution or a civilization. Is it? Or a club. A club لما تكون very limited, when it was very approach and increased rapidly, we name it organization. You see? Okay.
Okay.
طيب انتهينا. يلا نشوف اجي بلعم او لا.
Dari atas sih banyak tak apa.
Afrad Ustaz?
والمطالب
Ifrat tu individuals.
Ya, tapi apa macam mana individu dalam
Tak,
private?
supervisor.
Taklimu ni education, private education.
what do you say?
Which one, Ustaz?
لا you are
Nora
discussing
asking
what you
about
say?
Because we don't really understand the passage, Ustaz. This difficult, a lot of difficult words.
What part you didn't understand? Ask me.
We go from the beginning, Ustaz.
Okay, no problem. Read from the beginning.
Okay.
التعليم مراحل مختلفة. Education have many stages.
Okay.
Different stages.
Okay.
Different.
Go through it or follow through it.
Okay.
يمر بها الطالب. The student go through it.
Yeah.
And any student should go through this stage during his learning. Any student during his learning must follow this stage. When he completes the first stage, he systematically promoted to the next and to the next and to the next till he passes all the stage and graduate. Is it?
Yes.
خلال دراسته due his learning. فإذا أنهى مرحلة تعليميا when he finished educational stage. إذا أنهى مرحلة تعليمية مرحلة stage.
Stages or phases.
Educational stage. When he completed education stage,
then you move to another stage.
Stage 1 or stage 2 or stage 3.
Okay, understand that.
انتقل إلى المرحلة التي بعدها. He systematically promoted to the next level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next level. Okay.
That's okay.
تتكون مراحل التعليم.
تتكون مراحل التعليم.
Formed of the stage of this education was formed of four levels.
Okay.
In Arabic countries there is 4 levels. Primary school المرحلة الابتدائية.
Primary school.
المدرسة الابتدائية أو المرحلة الابتدائية. The stage of primary school.
Primary.
Why does it say في كثير من الدول? In many countries.
كثير من الدول العربية because Arab countries were different in this.
Okay.
As example, in Sudan we have only 2 stages.
Okay, understand, Mr.
We have basic stage from class 1 to class 8. And we have secondary stage, 3 classes only, from 1 to 3 years. Then after that, the college.
Yeah.
So the basic education, the basic education or general education in Sudan, 11 years. While in Arab countries, the rest of Arab countries, there is 12 years.
12 years.
You see?
Like Malaysia.
Primary 6, intermediate 3, and secondary 3. The total is 12, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, understand.
In Sudan we have basic 8 and secondary 3. The total is 11.
Oh.
Okay. We understand the first paragraph already, Ustaz.
And
we understand the first paragraph.
Jangan peningan dia, biar dah teruskan.
Biar teruskan.
Yes.
Yani most Arab countries,
understand.
Most Arab countries have this stage: primary, intermediate, secondary, and university.
Universities, okay.
اوكي.
Okay.
وفي بعض البلدان العربية other
some.
countries have extra stage. يعني before the primary قبل الابتدائية عندهم ما قبل المدرسة اللي هو pre primary.
From the nursery
قبل المدرسة
to the
الابتدائية pre primary school اسمها قبل المدرسة الابتدائية pre primary school. pre primary school PP school.
Preschool.
No,
preschool.
اسمها pre primary school.
Preschool. We call preschool.
Why we don't say preschool? Because other countries use the word or the term preschool for primary school.
Oh, okay. Oh.
But in some Arab countries, before primary, the child must join a stage before primary was called pre-primary.
Pre-primary.
Ustaz Hadona.
Is it 1 to 8?
No.
Is it 1 to 3 years?
No. This is pre-primary. ما حضانة. Here in your country, you name it Guinness أولاد. My daughters used to join it.
There is preschool. There is one of the preschool.
It is preschool. Yes.
It's private.
Nora, Sania.
Yes.
You yourself. You enter primary school immediately. You see?
No. I entered preschool also.
Well, you must be the lucky one.
Yes.
At that time,
you study some items.
I would go straight into it.
And so on. Okay. All of you, Rohani, enter preschool or primary?
Yes, I entered preschool.
I don't.
Preschool.
We have preschool start. I didn't, but I learned to read at home.
Okay.
Yes, my
You are
mother
lucky.
taught me.
Zuza.
I learned to read.
Okay. Before the generation before you, there is no preschool.
Maybe,
There is no preschool.
No.
Yes.
There is primary
No.
school
Even
only.
at my level, it's very rare. Only
Some don't go to school.
rich one.
Class?
We are the start.
For the last sentence, بعض البلد عربية يلتحقوا تلاميذ قبل المدرسة الابتدائية بالحضانة. حضانة؟
Nursery.
Oh, di nursery. Nursery.
Nursery. You see?
Nursery.
Okay. Nursery. There is no any
education.
No
Yes.
any type of
Play
school.
only. Play
Just
only.
play school.
Yes,
This is
Why confuse play that? Because
nursery is
in
for
this
babies,
case,
yeah?
the
For
child
babies, right?
called circuit.
This is
Hazard?
for babies. And then
Hazard is
Farouza
protect.
is kindergarten.
Okay,
And
this,
Tamhidi
here,
is
Ya Nur Abdurrahman. Here, he mentioned to you all the stage.
Yes.
we need to know the istilah, the terms, you see?
Yes.
The terms is important because like so confusing. The terms are confusing.
Okay.
It's not that if we translate, we will understand.
اسمع أزو stage. الحضانة.
حضانة.
This for the when with your age is 1 year old.
Yes, for the working mother.
Baby lah, baby.
الحضانة 1 year.
We call it nursery, Ustaz.
Infant, okay. Infant, okay.
3 years. When you reach 3 years, الروضة.
The garden.
3 years.
The difference between nursery والروضة والحضانة. الحضانة there is no any activities, nothing. You have to eat and sleep. Just eat and sleep.
Yeah, same like here, Ustaz.
Eat and sleep.
Eat, sleep. الروضة there is play to play. Regularly.
Learn ABC.
Learn sometimes in ABC phone.
Yes.
يعني musical ABC.
Yes. Just playing with numbers.
Then in Tamhidi, you learn listening and speaking.
Tamhidi is primary school, Ustaz. Tamhidi.
No. Preschool.
Preschool. Okay, preschool.
Learn the letters and the numbers. And the numbers to 10. The numbers to 10. Not more than 10.
Yes. ABC also,
Yes,
ABC pula. Apa tu?
ABC,
Alif
and-
bata
Alphabets and
and
numbers.
the alphabet.
Yes.
Then after
here
that,
you have to learn to read.
come to school. After that,
Start
Yeah, this is school. Ibtida is
Now
school,
second
standard,
paragraph. Okay.
standard one.
primary.
Above primary.
ابتدائية.
تلتحق التلاميذ بالمدرسة الابتدائية عادة في 6 years. When
years
you
of
reach
age.
6 years
6
old,
years of age.
you
Mm.
have
6 years
to
of age.
join the primary school.
Primary
Okay.
school.
Okay.
يعني the end of year 1 in primary school, your age should be 7 years. You see,
Yes.
Yes.
you spend 6 years in primary school.
Mhm.
That means when you enter the
Standard
next
6.
stage, المتوسط, your age should be
12.
12 years old.
Mm.
should be 13 years old,
You
or
join
12 or
12
13.
is that?
12. Mm.
Then you go
Spend
to
3, that means should be 15 or 16. Maximum 16, minimum 15.
13. Is that?
Go to the
Oh.
primary secondary school. That means
Mutawasitan.
18.
Secondary school.
18.
7.
Mutawasita. Oh, Mutawasita ni form 1 to form 3.
Yes, this one lower secondary.
Saniyati.
Lower secondary for us.
Lower secondary.
3 سنوات بتكون 15.
Sanawati,
Complete in age 15.
Yes,
Then
yes.
go to the
15.
promoted to next stage, الثانوي.
Sanawi.
Yes.
Thanawi,
Secondary school.
3 years to 15, that means 18 years.
17. Ah,
Yes.
yes. 18
18.
finish.
18.
Yes.
Form 6 lah kan?
Apa
Form 6
secondary?
tak
Form
kira.
five.
Form 6 tak kira lagi.
Form 5 ni. Up to
Form
form
6 tu dah kira
4 and
universiti
5.
dah tu.
Marhalati
Start
sanawiyati.
from 6.
Itu form 4 and
Start
form 5.
from 6. 5, that pre-primary. 5 pre-primary.
Yes.
You have to spend 2 years in pre-primary.
Form 6 tu ada yang sebenarnya. Dia kira universiti dah form 6.
خلاص؟
Yes.
المرحلة الجامعية maybe 4 years or 5 or 6 due to specialization.
Ma'ahad is a
yeah.
college, isn't it?
Theoretical studies mainly 4 years. Practical studies 5 years. Medicine, Bachelor of Medicine should be
Different lah.
6 years.
Different.
Muktalifan.
Medicine only 6 years.
Depends.
Ma'ahad is a college kan?
Ma'ahad college. Institute or universities.
Sure. What do you say?
Ma'ahad is
Ma'ahad
college.
and
isn't it?
Jami'ah, Ustaz. What's the difference Ma'ahad and Jami'ah?
No. There is no any difference between them.
Oh, okay.
Ma'ahad is a college but more specialization.
Okay.
Oh, specialization.
Macam
Institute.
Okay.
Institute. Ma'ahad means institute.
Right.
Oh, college?
University.
College is more general. Okay, I will go. I will give example. مثلا we have faculty of economic and administration.
Okay.
Faculty of economic and administration have this department. In it there is many departments in this faculty. There is a department of economic, department of statistic and demography studies, department of sociology, department of political science, department of business administration, a department of management. You see, 6 departments. So they want to make an institute was specified only for calculation, just calculation. You see? So here we can't name it a faculty of calculation. You see? We can't manage a faculty of management. You see, they name it the School of Management. Though they name it the School of Management, Do they name it Faculty of Management?
No.
Here in your country, what they name it?
Faculty of Management is within Jamia.
School of
Faculty.
Management.
Institute, Ustaz. Is that you
School
call
of
institute?
Management or Institute of Management. Is it?
Like ITM, I think Institute of Technology.
Yes. This is specialized for technology. A
Yes, it doesn't call itself
technology.
Jamia.
Okay, a technology
Betul, tu kita enter tu College of
technology
Sama je level dia.
is a field, a part of engineering in Faculty of Engineering.
Yes, technical school.
And then engineering, agriculture, engineering, and then mechanics and engineering.
Electric and all that.
Civil engineering, survey, and what else?
Civil, electrical.
Electricity.
Electrical.
Electrical.
It's software tak masuk tu.
There is five. Architecture, you see. But there is institute space making especially in concrete. In concrete only. In civil engineering only. As an example. Or in technology only.
Yes.
Electronics.
That one is called Ma'ahad.
Exactly. Electronics.
That one is called Ma'ahad, Ustaz?
Yes. Well, here we name it Institute.
Okay. Institute. Okay.
What is the most engineering institute in the world in USA? Massachusetts or is it Massachusetts?
Massachusetts Institute of MIT. Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Very difficult name.
But it is Jamia, Ustaz. Massachusetts.
It is an institute. You see?
Yes, MIT.
Massachusetts.
But it is also equivalent to Jamia, Ustaz.
It started as institute. Yes.
Okay. Nearby UPM.
Something like UITM and
macam ITM lah, sama same like
nearby
here.
UPM.
UTM, Ustaz. ITM, Ustaz.
UITM and UIA also.
Nearby UPM, University of.
That one start with university.
No. Last time.
Just minute.
Institute.
Yes,
I know the story side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Near NEAR. Nearby.
Nearby.
UPM. Nearby UPM.
Nearby your house.
There is a very, very, very famous Institute of Agriculture and Veterinary was called Mardi.
Institute.
Merdi, it is an institute, very specialization. This is very
agriculture.
famous. This is very famous over the world.
Mardi itu dah tempat kerja.
Mardi lain.
Mardi is not university, Ustaz. Mardi is a working
For
place.
research.
It's for research. It's working place.
Ustaz, UPM started as an institute for agriculture and all that. Yes, it started. After that, it upgrade to a Jamia. And then Mardi is a separate entity.
Okay, yalla. Just me to show you something.
ITM to
This is a problem that we face it and you face it now.
Yes.
Okay, just me. Give me a chance. In our country, in 1960 and before 1950, 1940, when the education was in the early years,
Yes. Okay.
the place there can make the students or the learner very qualifying to work, to take jobs in the government. They name this high school, they name it institute.
Right.
Yes. Right.
بقى عندنا معهد المعلمين, Institute of Teacher Institute. You see?
Yes, perguruan, maktab perguruan.
Okay, this has been named. After many years, when our life have been progressing. In 1970s, example, they established universities.
Of Mu'alimin.
The part of universities was called faculties, is it?
Yes.
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 And the universities work as usual. With the same time, the types of the style of the institutes was continuing going on.
Yes.
You see, it's still the Institute of Teachers is still graduating teacher and supporting schools with these graduates.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. The school, the institute accepted student from intermediate school. You see?
Yes.
Yani
Yes.
the level of an institute in 1960s or 1950s are the same as the secondary school now, is it?
No.
Graduate in 4 years.
Not secondary school start.
Not
It's
secondary.
The same as secondary school. At that time, compare it with now the same as secondary school. But it is better than secondary school of only 1 year. They spent 4 years taking how to do the work, while the other students who take the intermediate school with the same with them and go to the primary school and the secondary school, they used to academic studies.
Also start called vocational school.
Okay.
Level
Okay.
secondary school.
Okay.
Yes, understand.
Okay. After many years, when we want to follow the first world countries, who use a specific specialization and narrow specialization, they name the school of narrow specialization, name it institute. The word mahad. When we take this institute, we have 2 types of institute: general institute and high institute. You see? So we say high institute and we say general institute, because general institute give you diploma below bachelor. You see?
Yes.
Bachelor is higher than that.
Yes.
While the higher institute give you a degree. Degree maybe below bachelor.
Huh?
Before bachelor.
Before.
Maybe
Maybe.
Degree is bachelor, Ustaz.
Degree
Yes, it is
bachelor.
bachelor, but was very specified because it is a narrow specialization, very narrow specialization.
Yes.
You see?
That
is why the problem is that the word the term institute, which means ma'ahad, was used for 2 types of education in third world country, in our country now. Because it is formed many years ago in order to prepare people for a specific work. And now was used for very specific specialization. So bigger we have 2 types. واحد سميناه general institute, the other is high institute. General gives only diploma, the highest give BSc.
Macam polytechnic lah, diploma.
Okay, see you tomorrow inshallah.
See you tomorrow. Ustaz.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
I have to leave you in order to go and prepare the
breakfast.
Okay, syukran jazilan. Barakallahu fiik.
Assalamualaikum, Ustaz.
Alaikum salam.